So that was me playing my first game of Little League at Paul Walters almost 10 years ago. However, the history of this memorial park actually goes so much farther back, all the way back to 1975. On January 19th, 1975, Officer Paul Walters was dispatched to Carlisle Pike because a group of teens were throwing snowballs at oncoming traffic. The officer managed to arrest them and began to cross the pike behind the boys. He then started waving his flashlight at the oncoming traffic to wave them into the right lane. However, as this was happening, a truck came into his lane and nearly hit him but swerved out of the way. However, the car behind the truck did not see the officer and the car struck Walters. He was rushed to the hospital, but unfortunately he died of his injuries. He's the only Silver Spring police officer to die in the line of duty. The park was named after him to memorialize him. So you're probably wondering, after all these years, what does the park and baseball field look like now? Well, they haven't changed too much. However, they're no longer baseball fields, but are actually softball fields now. In my opinion, I think they've seen better years, especially the snack bar, which used to serve pizza and soda, and I used to look forward to that so much, but I don't even think softball tournaments use that anymore. And the fields they're just falling apart slowly. I mean, nobody really takes care of them as much as they used to. I still think the township does a little bit. However, there actually might still be hope. So in 2005, Silver Spring Township put out a memo, and it's 130 pages long, but the part I want to focus on is the part about where they wanted to implement different projects. And so the Paul Walters Memorial Park, they proposed it was going to cost about $4.8 million to $6.1 million. And for the timeline, it wasn't going to be much of a priority. It was labeled as a medium priority. It was going to start around 2007 to 2010, and those are what the check marks mean. And what the arrows mean is that it was going to continue implementation between 2011 and 2015, and this is where I get to the next part. So this is the Paul Walters Memorial Park Master Plan, which was created in December of 2014 during that implementation phase of 2011 to 2015. And basically, the left side of this map is where the softball fields. And what they want to do is basically just expand the park to be so much bigger, which includes more walking paths, another softball field, basketball courts, tennis courts, a pond. It just adds so much more space to the park and just makes it, I think, even twice as big. But right now, the second half of the map is basically just dirt right now, and it's just a big dirt patch between Walden, Rivendale, and my neighborhood, and they really haven't made much progress. But today, when I was actually just taking video, it did look like there were some big packages and even a construction vehicles there, so it looks like they're still making progress on it. Now obviously we're out of the implementation phase that was between 2011 and 2015, so this is the newest information we have on the expansion of the park. So I'm not really sure what it's going to look like in a year or so, because it seems like progress is being pretty slow. So yeah, the future of Paul Walters Memorial Park is still kind of up in the air, because they really haven't made much progress, and by the time they're completely finished, I'm probably gonna be in college, so I probably won't even see it. So it's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. So thank you for everyone who was able to help make this possible, this short film, and hope you guys actually learned something, because for me this is like a little nostalgia trip, and I really enjoyed making this, so thank you.